What's going on, man? Another video, which means I have more free picks for you. And in today's video, I have 5 free picks all in the NFL. We did really good last weekend in the preseason. I'm hoping we can do the same thing today. I researched these the best I possibly could. I'm super confident in all of them. All I ask before we jump straight into it, though, is number 1, go down, hit that like button for me. I'd really appreciate it. And while you're down there, you might as well subscribe so you don't miss any content like this for the rest of the NFL season. Go do that, and now we can jump straight into the video. And the first thing that we have to talk about is what premium has been doing, man, because it has been pretty insane. I mean, yesterday, I will go show you real quick. Where's it at? Here it is. Here we go. Right here, man. Back-to-back winning days. We've now gone up over 6 units in the last 2 days alone. It's unheard of, man. Nobody else is doing this, and we're heating up at the perfect time as we head into football season. If you want to make money, the time is now to get in. I can show you. We made over, where's it at real quick? We made over 176 units last NFL season. We're up over 290 on this on 2025 so far. We're going crazy with our play of the days. We're up over 100 units on play of the days alone, which is also unheard of. And if you go click the first link down below, you can lock in with me. I got a bunch of different options now: 3 days, a week, a month, and a year. The longer package you get, the better deal you're going to get. It's going to be linked down below. But also, the thing that has been helping a lot of people out is I've been giving people the opportunity to get a full month of all my plays, a full 30 days for basically free. All you got to do to get it is go to Sleeper, the Sleeper app, download it, use my code FBL. When you do that, you're going to get a full month of VIP. All you got to do is screenshot that you used code FBL and you deposited to this phone number right here. I'll get you a full 30 days, and they're going to give you a free pick where a pitcher just has to get one single out, and they're going to give you a deposit match. So if you put 100 in, they're going to give you 100 back for completely free, so you have 200 in your account. So if you want a full 30 days, send proof right here, use code FBL, and also go get in on the deposit match and the free square. It really is a no-brainer. I mean, I showed you the results that we've had, and I've showed you how expensive it is to get it if you want a month. If you want to buy a full month right now, it's $150. But if you go get Sleeper, you can get it for just $10. So go get on Sleeper, and now we can get into the first pick of this video. And the first pick we're going to be rocking with is Cam Ward to go over 47.5 passing yards. And this one was pretty easy for me. So Cam Ward played in week 1 of the preseason. He only played 2 series, I believe, but in those 2 series, he completed 62% of his passes for 67 passing yards, flying over this mark here at 47.5. That's the first reason I like it. But the second reason I like it is as the preseason goes on, usually rookies start figuring it out. They start getting more comfortable. And that's probably what's going to happen with Cam Ward. If he comes out there and he feels more comfortable, he feels like he has his feet under himself a little bit better, he honestly might go for 70 or 80 yards. But all we need is 48 and it cashes. I really do think this is a simple one. Also, the reason I like this is because we were able to pair a guy like Calvin Ridley to go over with him. Obviously, Calvin Ridley is the best receiver on the Titans, and that was shown in the first week of the preseason as well. Cam Ward threw for 67 passing yards, and out of those 67, Calvin Ridley had 50. So obviously, this is going to be Cam Ward's number 1 target. When in doubt, throw it to Calvin Ridley. So even if both of them just play for 2 series, if Cam Ward has success, Calvin Ridley is going to have success as well. So let's say Cam Ward gets 80 passing yards, 70 passing yards. There is no way, in my personal opinion, that Calvin Ridley does not have 17 of those. 17 yards is 2, maybe 3 receptions, and I think Calvin Ridley goes over that with ease. These two work together. I always like to do plays that work together on apps like PrizePicks and stuff. It raises your odds of hitting because they work together. So that's my first 2 picks. Cam Ward over 47.5. Calvin Ridley over 16.5 receiving yards. Now, for my third pick here, we're going to be going with that guy, Jaylen Miller, to go over 25.5 rushing yards. Now, the reason why I like this so much is because he played in the first week of the preseason as well, and he really didn't play a ton. He didn't get to play a ton, but in this game, I think he's going to play a little bit more, which is the number one reason I like it. The second reason why I like it is in his limited time, he had 38 rushing yards on just 3 attempts. Also, because he's the third-string quarterback, he comes in when the other team has all their third strings in, which also makes it easier for him to run the ball. And Jaylen Miller, the type of quarterback that he is, when in doubt, he is going to take off with his legs and do what he can with it. And that's why this is a great pick. He was one of the best rushing quarterbacks we've ever seen in college football, and bringing that over to the NFL as a third-stringer playing against backups and with more playing time when he already went over it in week 1, this pick just makes too much sense for me, and those are my first 3 picks of the video. Now, before I give you my last 2 that are actually my favorite, I do want to remind you once again that you can get a full month of all my plays for basically free if you just go download the Sleeper app. Use code FBL because it's going to give you a full deposit match. If you put 100 in, you get 100 back. It's going to give you a free square. But most importantly, if you send proof to this phone number right here that you use code FBL and you deposited, I'm going to give you a full 30 days of VIP for basically completely free. So it's a no-brainer. In my opinion, if I were you, I would take advantage of this, especially since we have not too long until the regular season starts. And if you get in now, I'm not going to do it for much longer. Maybe, I would say a week, maybe a couple days, maybe just 10 slots. It kind of just depends. So if you want in on it, the time is now to do it. Send a screenshot to my phone number, use code FBL, and get in here and get your deposit match and free square as well. Now with that being out of the way though, we can get into my 5th pick of the video, which if I can find it here, is going to be Sam Darnold to go over his passing yards at 48.5. Obviously, Sam Darnold isn't going to play a ton in this game, but I think he's going to play enough to go over this mark, and I'm going to tell you why in just a second. So, first things first, let me go find it real quick. Right here, the starters playing in second preseason game and other takeaways from his Wednesday press conference. Most starters are expected to see some playing time, including quarterback Sam Darnold. Obviously, like I said, it's not going to be a ton, but if he gets in this game and he plays 2 series, just like Cam Ward. Cam Ward only played 2 series, and he still went over this mark with ease. Now, the reason I like this so much is because a guy like Sam Darnold has more experience than Cam Ward, and guys that are solid in the regular season usually absolutely cook in the preseason. So obviously he's not as good as Joe Burrow, but the way Joe Burrow played in his limited series and his first preseason game could be something similar to what we see Sam Darnold do. And then to go along with that, I'm going to do the same thing that I did with Cam Ward and Calvin Ridley here, because what you're going to see is I'm pairing it with Jackson Smith-Njigba to go over 15.5 yards. And this one is obviously extremely simple. JSN, he's the best receiver on the Seahawks now. He's their number 1. He's there to take the majority of the receptions, the majority of the targets. And when both of these guys are on the field together, I guarantee you Sam Darnold is going to be targeting him as much as possible. And if that's the case, if these guys get 2 series on the field together, if Sam Darnold throws for 50, JSN will probably have 20. It's a no-brainer. A correlation play here. I love it to go along with these first 2, and then Jaylen Miller being in the middle. You can lock them in however you want. A 5-man if you want, 2 2-mans, a 3-man and a 2-man, whatever you want to do. Those are my 5 plays. I appreciate you watching, and until next time, let's all go print some money.